Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, gang. Trying again. We had an issue with my camera, so we had to restart, but we are playing FF7. Nope, here we go. I was trying to get past him, but anyway, we're playing FF7 and we are doing what I'm calling the Zombie Aerith Run. Like I said, we're doing the Zombie Aerith Run, where we are doing a complex series of glitches discovered by the speedrunning community that apparently resurrects Aerith. So that is what we are working on. I have gone back to the yeah, Cloud's gonna get yeeted, but that should be fine. One more Aqua Lung ought to get us where we need to go. Fingers crossed. Yo, what's up, Vincent? How you doing, buddy? All right, now hopefully I don't hit another one of these guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Oh, that was close. That was close. We almost didn't make it, gang. Yo. Tana, thank you for the sub. Let's see. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. I need to figure out how to make that pull properly from the thing, but anyway. All right, gang. How's it going, Tana? Welcome in, everybody. As I said, we are playing Final Fantasy VII. We are doing our Zombie Aerith Run, where we do a complex series of glitches in about 15 more hours. How's the zombie run going? Good. We ran back to the... we ran all the way back to the Chocobo farm to get some enemy skills on the other enemy skill materia that we got. Essentially, the enemy skill is the, like, for those who are familiar with Final Fantasy parlance, that is the, like, blue mage skill, where you learn abilities, certain abilities that enemies have. You can learn it if you have one of these equipped. There are 4 of them total in the game, and it is quite difficult to get all of the abilities on each one. However, we will attempt to be doing that, although I'm not doing like a super completionist run. But anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I am in the Mithril Mines, and we are looking for one of the dragon enemies, because I need to get the flamethrower enemy skill from it. And it is being kind of annoying. So anyway, and once we've done that, we can carry on with making our way to the Gongaga area. And then we'll be headed for Cosmo Canyon, and I expect that we'll be able to do all of... We'll probably get through Cosmo Canyon today, I hope. Now, animals can be tamed in Hightail. Yes, the third update is out, and they've added fire spread, flamethrowers, some general bug fixes, and enemy and what's the word I'm looking for? And the animal taming, yeah. Megan, welcome in. How are you? My apologies if people got pinged more than once. I had to take my stream down and put it back up. I was having an issue with my camera. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need to go into the other room? Anyway, I'm doing fine. Just got home from work. And hoping to make some progress on this FF7 stream. I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk 2077 off stream. And I have been enjoying that. I had played it a little bit on another, you know, earlier off stream with a different character. Although a very similar build. And I am enjoying my time with it this time a little more, I think. I feel like I've kind of gotten into the swing of it more. Oh my gosh. Just give me a dragon. Hey, Bonus Mom, how are ya? Ready to call it a night, but wanted to say hi. Okay, fair enough. Is this based off Kingdom Hearts or vice versa? So this game came out in 1997. Kingdom Hearts came out in the year 2000. I have named all of my... This game lets you name the characters in it because it doesn't have voice acting. So it just like replaces the text of the character's name with, you know, whatever you input, right? And so when I started this run, it occurred to me that it would be funny to name all the characters after Final Fantasy characters, or after Kingdom Hearts characters. Now, Kingdom Hearts is this extremely strange, I mean, you know, I don't know how much you know about it, but it's a very strange conglomeration. It's a collaboration between Disney and Square Enix, which makes Final Fantasy, and includes original characters, but also some Final Fantasy characters and some Disney characters, and it's quite odd. Kingdom Hearts 3 is so much fun. Okay, so you're familiar with Kingdom Hearts then. Okay, I'm gonna start running from fights that don't have the thing I want in them. Maybe I need to go in the other room? Like, I wonder if every room in here has the same encounters or not. But yeah, so I as a joke, renamed everybody after Kingdom Hearts characters. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay. Oh, and he's gonna hit flamethrower. And he's gonna hit the person I needed it to hit right away. All right. We'll just yeet everybody with Aqua Lung and get on with our lives. Although I am gonna be sort of like, it's naming them all like this is good night, right on. Well, thanks for hanging out. Anyway, naming them all like this is gonna come back to bite me. Because I'm doing this entire run to essentially save, not really save, but like trick the game into resurrecting Aerith. But, what is special? I mean, what is so special about this run through? So I am essentially going to be using a complicated series of glitches that were discovered by the Final Fantasy VII speedrunning community. Now, if you don't know what speedrunning is, it is a hobby people engage in where they attempt to figure out all the fastest ways to beat any given game. And often it involves people figuring out how the code of given games works at a very granular level in order to exploit that code into allowing them to beat the game as fast as possible. So it sometimes will involve figuring out certain glitches that you can do to like trick the game into putting you like from the first map of where you start the game directly into the final boss fight, like immediately using glitches and stuff. People do all kinds of crazy things, and every individual game has its own speed that like could be, I don't exactly know how to say it. Like any game that can be beaten has its own speedrunning community, more or less. And very famous games like this one have very active and devoted speedrunning communities who, you know, work very hard to figure out the fastest ways to beat these games. In the process of learning a lot about the code of how this game worked, in order to figure out how to speedrun it, people figured out a glitch that is called Yuffie warping, which essentially allows you to trick the game into like putting you places you're not necessarily supposed to be. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, what is good against barbarians? Okay. And then we're also gonna put... Oh man, this is gonna be rough. I don't know that I have enough money to do this. Okay. Anyway, so long story short, the speedrunning community figured out ways to like break this game and it's only on the PC versions of the games where you can use this exploit that has to do with certain parts of the memory not being cleared when you get a game over to like trick the game into putting you into places where you don't belong. And you can use this to eventually trick the game into putting a character back into your party right after you permanently lose that character from your party because she gets killed. And bringing this character back to life has been one of these things that like throughout the 25-year history of this game existing, or 20-year history of this game existing, or whatever it is, everyone has wanted to find it. Like there have been rumors of ways to bring this character back and all kinds of stuff for years and years and years, and none of them ever turned out to be true. She's supposed to get unalived as part of the story of the game. Yes, it's actually an iconic moment in the game that people, and there have been rumors like that circulated for years and years and years that the developers had secretly put a way to do it into the game, and of course they hadn't done that. You know, it's intended to be part of the game, but the speedrunning community figured out how to essentially break. Okay, who wins against the beasts? Yeah, okay. Go attack that guy, please. And has anyone successfully done that? Yes, right. So that's what I'm attempting to do. So the speedrunners figured out ways to trick the game into putting her back into your party. Sort of like achieving this kind of iconic goal that people who've played this game since it came out have like wanted to figure out how to do. And then I decided to, as a channel points challenge, if people could meet the channel points goal, attempt to do it myself, even though I've never done any of the glitches necessary to make it happen. Ooh, okay, what goes? All right. Like being, like bringing back Minfilia. Yes, it would be just like if somebody, like, figured out a way to bring back Minfilia. I'm gonna lose this fight, gang. I can already tell. I did not bring enough money. Okay. Okay. Oof, that's not good. Okay, how we doing here? Okay. Do I not have enough money? I don't have enough money. Okay. Guys, I think I'm definitely screwed. Thank you for the advice. Okay, good night, Mom. This is bad. Okay. I'm just gonna restart. I got into this fight not thinking about it. And, I didn't have enough money to do what needed to be done. So. Luckily, we saved right before we did all that. Okay. And instead of going to do that, I'm honestly just going to move on with my life. Whee! Okay, so I need to encounter a Zemzalet while I'm around here. Hey, there we go. Oh, come on. Nothing to steal. Alright, so I have to manipulate this thing. There we go. Okay, I have to make it use white wind. Okay, wait, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Yeah, there we go. And then both of my dudes learned white wind. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, so I think we've gotten every thing here. There is this thing over here that I kind of don't remember. There's like a dude in there and we have to like either have run from or gotten into a certain number of fights. Right. There's like a thing with this guy that like he wakes up if we've like either had a number of fights or like run from a number of battles or something. I kind of forget. 263 times. Okay. I think it needs to be divisible by 11 is what it is. But I kind of don't remember, so. Okay. We'll run back and forth for a little bit until whatever this dude's deal is starts to make sense. And neither of them have... Oh, that actually... Okay, we'll just give everybody Fury. I tend to run around with everybody having Fury in this game because I find that the chance that you miss a little more often is kind of not that big a deal when you're doing that many more limit breaks. Okay. Oh, I guess I should go in here. I've escaped 7 times. Maybe I might need to look up what that... Okay, hang on, gang. I gotta look this up. I feel like I should just know this, but... Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay, we got the bolt ring. Thank you for the bolt ring. Now we need to go get in 11 fights. To get the piece of mithril that I need for... I think I have to do this to get Cloud's ultimate weapon. Or his level 4 limit break or something. Okay, that was one. Okay, that was two, right? Okay, that was three. Okay, thanks for the input, old man. Suppose I should heal everyone. There we go.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Caitlin, what's up? What's up? How are you, friend? Hydration achieved. I guess I can check in again and see what this guy has to say. How about me? I'm doing all right. How's work going? Same old, same old. Same as ever, basically. I do miss getting off earlier from my old schedule, but, you know, here we are. It is what it is. Okay. I'm basically just going to keep coming back in here after every fight. 271. Okay, so I need about 6 more fights. And then I may go do the Fort Condor mission. All this money I have. Okay. Hey, Fury Brand. Okay, so now that Donald has Fury Brand. Yeah. I am gonna swap her out because I do need to be getting my other characters'
And here it comes.
Oh, Lordy Pete. What's up, Dana? Welcome over. How are you? We're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna give him a restore and an all. And then we're gonna go remove Choco and Mug, manipulate. I guess we'll do lightning. I don't know. Okay. And then limit wise, yeah, he needs to learn his second level 2. And then Goofy also needs to learn his second level 2. I'm essentially just trying to make sure I'm not leaving anybody, you know, getting behind around here. 273. All right. Got a few more fights to do. So basically what we're trying to do, we're trying to get the number of fights that we've been into to a multiple of 11, or to where the last two numbers are the same in any case. Which I think technically isn't necessarily a multiple of 11, but doesn't matter. Because doing so will get me a piece of mithril that I can use to what's the word I'm looking for? I think get Cloud's level 4 limit break from the house near Gungaga. So. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. I need to give everyone Fury again. Okay. Bum, bum. Oh, that was a fight. We gotta check. I don't want to miss it. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's another fight. We gotta check. Yeah, there we go. Mission accomplished. Okay, gang. Okay. Want to avoid the forest. I do want to go do this Fort Condor fight now that I have more money. Okay. Okay. All right, now this time. Okay. Okay. Then I want defenders. Each of these spots to deal with the barbarians. And then I also want shooters. Okay. Then we're gonna put some regular fighters in here. Shooter up here. Okay. All right. Catapult. Okay. Let's start with that. Okay. I do want to put another shooter here. We want to have lots of shooters available. Okay. I'm gonna have you come down here. That's a barbarian. Okay, so and then I'm gonna put another attacker up here. Okay. Great. Okay. And we'll retreat these guys. That's great, thank you. You gotta come down here. Okay. You're gonna retreat back up here. Yeah, that's great, thank you. Okay. Send you down there for that. Okay. Very good attacker. There. Okay, how are we doing here, gang? Alright, focus down. Okay, we've got beasts. Okay, you move back. You move forward. Okay. You're gonna attack that. Great. You are gonna go there. You are gonna go there. And you're gonna go there. Okay. Alright, gang. Whew. Okay, now... I'm gonna move you here. I think I need to retreat a little bit here. Ah. I need to... And one of you guys down here. Okay, also time to move this guy into the fray. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Jesus. Okay. Right. Oh, that's the wrong one. Shit. You go attack him, please. You need to go attack him. Also... go work on him, please. Okay. Okay, we need more... Oh, that's not good. Well, you're posed. Okay, you. Just go for either of them. Okay, you. Treat. You. Go attack here. Okay, how are we? Okay, you're fine. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, jeez. Attack. Okay. God, this is a build up here. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's... Jesus. Just shoot at anybody. Okay. Okay. It is hard to keep track of all this, honestly. Get into the fray. Keep going. Get in here. Do the work. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to shore up our middle. You go after him. Ugh. Okay. How are we doing here? My god. Okay. 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 That's gonna be rough. Okay. You. Work on him. You. Just gonna start to commit all these reserve forces. Oh, you're host. Get out of here. Okay, come on. All right, you. Come here. Into the breach. You, come on over. Okay. Okay. All right, gang. I've still got plenty of ducats. Okay. You work on that. Okay. Okay. All right, gang. This is... God, there's so many. Okay. No. Okay. 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 Whew. I need to drop another one of these. Get you in there. Get cracking. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Shooter. Want you on that, please. Okay. Oh, you go after that. Okay. Uh-oh. You go right up in there. Okay, we're almost there, gang. Okay, do that. Oh, you come on. Over here. Okay. Alright, you are moving on the big guy. Alright, you are moving on the big guy. You. Just gonna charge. Heavens. Excuse me, folks. Oof. Okay. You are also moving on the big guy. We're just gonna have everybody move on the big guy and see if he can survive a full onslaught of everything we can bring to bear, my friends. Damn. The big hit. R.I.P. How much does that guy have? 200? Okay. Damn, that guy hits like a truck. But he was not able to withstand the full onslaught of our mercenaries. Oh boy, a peace ring. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, folks. Now, how much money do I have left? Oh, man. I spent all my money. Brutal. Still, you know. Always good to fund the resistance, so I guess if I gotta spend my money on something, that's as good a thing as any. Okay. Bam. Okay. I think I've got myself turned around here, gang. Oh, Shiva leveled up. Look at that. Ah, there it is. Junon. Oh, no. Take the buggy with you. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Okay. Okay. Up we go. Okay. God, the soundtrack for this game is so good. I'm not a big fan of marches, but something about the soundtrack of this game just earworms top to bottom, pretty much. Oh. Okay, I also... I think I want to get into at least one fight here. Just because I feel like he's going to do a bunch of damage. Yeah, look at that. Damn, he's gonna... Oh, no! Alright. Yep, he's got life. Alright, hit him. Good. This is part of why I wanted to do this, is because I knew that those two who needed to get some solid limit break usage in would get a chance to do so. Shit, look at that. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, level 35. 900 hit points left. Okay, damn. No, shit. Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. Look at that. They also give us tons of money. Which one of these? One of these has an inn, right? All right. I guess I should also find a item shop and buy a bunch of hypers. Okay, well, we should save. Listen, man. That's not that helpful. Actually, I can't spend all my money on that. Okay. Okay, that ain't it. That also ain't it. Okay. And I guess I should buy that, just so I have it, because I like to have all the weapons. Okay, well... I know somebody in this town has to have a normal item shop. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Okay, that's people drilling. I don't care about that. Okay, no, none of that is right. Okay. That's what we need. Hypers. And we're gonna spend all our money on hypers. Okay, let's check everybody's limits. Okay, those two both still need to do their thing. Okay. Okay. Level 37. Okay, 1600 MP. Big hits. Not insane. Okay. Okay. Damn. Look at that. Okay, it's got 1100 hit points. Okay, not bad, not bad. Jesus. Good golly. I mean, this has got to do him in, right? Hey, look at that. All right, so Goofy got his second level 2 limit break. All right. Okay, now I need to swap them out for all right, we want to swap. Okay, materia. Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, PHS. Okay, we need to check and limits. Okay, she doesn't even have her second one, so really, we need her to be. Oh, dang it. Okay, you've got fire, ice, restore, revive. Alright, that's all fine. Okay, so realistically, Kyrie here needs to get her. Okay, I'm gonna go do maybe 1 or 2 more of those crazy hard fights. Just to make back some of the money I spent on whatever it is. And also the chance for Riku there to get his limit break in order. Oh, I didn't give everybody the thing they needed. At 1037. Hyper yourself. Item. All right. Damn. Huh? Okay, this is kind of crazy how fast her limit is, like, shooting to full. Jesus. Oh, God. Let's try and get this out before she dies of poison. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Oh. Duh. I have to turn the alarm on. Okay, what do we got? All right. Okay, level 35, it's got 2100. I want to make sure that Kyrie gets the kill unless there's an opportunity for Riku to use a limit, so... Okay. Not helpful. Dude, come on. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Perfect. No, stop. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Poor Sora. Okay, hammer blow gained. Excellent. So that is his second level 2. Now I'm pretty sure Kate Sith's. I gotta look up Kate Sith's limits because he has the slots, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't progress like normal, which means I don't have to care about his like progression. Tifa, Yuffie, Vincent, Sid. Okay. Okay. Okay, he has 2 limits and no level 4. Dice and slots. Use a slot reel to determine what happens. Learned after Kate Sith has 40 kills. Okay, so he just has to get a certain number of kills. All right. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that all that much. Kate Sith is sort of one of my least favorite characters to use in this game. I do think I want to swap Barrett back out for Donald. Okay. Yeah. All right, now materia exchange. Riku. Donald. Okay, there we go. Now. I think I had manipulate and sense, but you know what I should do? Let's put revive on you. Then you can have a restore all. Okay, great. And then we save. Alright, gang. Mission accomplished. So, we built back up some money. Not an insane amount, but a little bit. And, we've got limit breaks started for everybody except for Kairi, who just needs to basically cross the kill threshold for her next limit breaks. So we're on our way to Gongaga, where we'll get another summon along with some other stuff, and we might get Cloud's level 4 limit break, which we can't use just yet. But very soon we will be able to. Oh no, we don't get that. That's in the battle square? So wait, what do we get from the... Oh, is it... No, it must be Aerith's limit break that we get. One of these flipping limit breaks we get from this weird house near here. Okay. Okay, let's hit it with the Shiva, see what we get. Let's see how the Shiva compares to the other thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure this house I'm looking for. Yep, that's it over there. Okay. Come on. Okay, just gonna hit him with the Aqua Lung. Because at this point, we're just trying to bump Tifa's kill numbers. We'll come back later. Okay, fine. Let's save. Uh-oh, is it Turk's time? All right. Okay. Level 22, 2,000 hit points. Nothing to steal, okay? Okay, level 23, 3,000 hit points. And neither of them have anything to steal. So I guess we'll just drop beta on their heads till they die. Let him with the moo if we need to. We may be retreating, but we're still victorious. Is that so? Oh god, we're just gonna drop Judgment Bolt. That's funny. All right. I guess it's only in the last encounters with the various Turks. It's Kate Sith, everybody. You shouldn't trust Kate Sith. He's a fucking traitor, but okay. I'm sorry, Chernobog. Okay, what was this fairy tale thing I picked up? Oh, it's a staff. Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look at that. Striking staff. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we've got our, okay, lightning. We can throw in, okay, ice, fire, and heal. Okay. Now you have fire and ice. Okay, instead of ice, I'm gonna give you earth. Got fire and lightning, enemy skill, steel, Ifrit. Okay. All right. There might be some weapons here in Gongaga. These guys can be morphed into power sources for all of that's worth. Okay, they've got 1,600 hit points. Ooh, manipulate worked. Solar Phoenix down, okay. Okay. Some of the monsters in this game are insane. This is like, what if a Triceratops was also a tank? Okay. A ruined reactor. Well, R.I.P. Self-effacing deduction, West Virginia. We hardly knew ye. All right, Titan materia. Okay. Well, I want to equip that Titan materia. Okay, I'm just gonna pop it out for Choco and Mog, honestly. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one to use. I should have used Donald's other limit. What I get for not paying attention. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Yo, I know. What's up, man? How you doing? We are doing our Zombie Aerith Run of FF7. And we have finally reached Gongaga. Been good? How about yourself? You know, same old, same old. I made a little progress on the game that I've been working on. We are implementing cutting-edge cutscene technology from 1991, perhaps. We can now fade in the screen, we can fade out the screen, and we can also fade in the text and fade out the text, and we can display the right font on the fading in and out text. So, you know, things are going well. Next up, I have to, I think, display, like, characters and moving things in the cutscene. So, you know, we're getting there, piece by piece. Anyway, how about you, friend? How you been? All right, what do they have? Oh, come on. Okay, headband. Okay, they've got a bunch of stuff. Okay, I don't have a Mystify or a Time Materia. Need to buy both of those. Good, super busy with life, work and life and things. Gotcha, fair enough. I've been doing same old, same old. I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk off stream. All right, what do we have? Hard Edge we've already got. Grand Glove we've already got. Atomic Scissors we've already got. Striking Staff, Diamond Pin. I mean, I guess we could buy the Boomerang. How do you like it? I'm enjoying it. I played it a bit off stream a while back. I didn't make it quite as far. I didn't quite... Twin Slash. Do I need to... I probably don't really need to buy a Boomerang, honestly. We can deal with that once we pick up Yuffie, which won't happen until after City of the Ancients. So, anyway, I kind of, like, didn't really get it at first. Like, I was enjoying it, but, like, I had trouble getting into, like, the rhythm of it. But, I feel like I've got a better sense of it this time through, and I'm enjoying it. So, haven't been on FF14 as much. I have missed it. I feel like what's been really tough is just the way my work schedule is these days. It makes it really hard for Mom and I to actually play and stream. Meaning to give it a go yourself. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. It is kind of like, what's another? It's like Fallout 3. Or, what's another? It's one of those games that has just an insanely long kind of like tutorial / intro section before it like turns you loose on the world. which, you know, depending on your level of patience, can be good or bad. Okay, what do we have in the item shop? Anything I care about? I do need to buy some Phoenix Downs. Maybe not that many. Let's do that. But so it's like it's an open world sort of like first person game. You know, and there's a lot of like emergent gameplay of like little missions that pop up and things. But it's like a lot of people get bogged down in the intro part of the story before it really turns you loose. Well. Oh, Zack. Zack is one of my favorite characters in all Final Fantasy history. Well, he's dead 5 years ago. Sorry, gang. Those long intros are always a slog. Your face tells me differently. She met him 5 years ago in Nibelheim. He's pretty great. I didn't know Zack was from this town. Didn't I tell you he was my first love? A soldier first class, same as Sora. Strange, there aren't that many who make first class, but I've never heard of him. Yes, you have. I heard he's been missing. Well, that's because he and I died. He went on a job and never came back. He loved women, a real ladies' man. Probably found someone else. No, he died in my arms, Donald. Anyway. Also, yes, I know I did name all these characters after Final Fantasy or after Kingdom Hearts characters. So we've got Sora. We named Barret Riku. And we did Tifa is Kairi. And then Red 13 and Aerith are Donald and Goofy. And then we had trouble coming up with one for Kate Sith, but we ended up naming him Chernabog. So. It is kind of like, I'm enjoying the joke, but then I did realize that I am going to spend, you know, a few dozen hours working my ass off to resurrect Aerith, except that her name is Donald. So, you know, we're putting a lot of effort into resurrecting Donald around here. Very stupid. But, you know, anyway, it's all good. And I need to, okay, you know, I guess what I actually need to do is swap in Goofy, because we're about to go do this. Oh, but, oh. You know what? No, we'll deal with that later. It's all fine. Don't worry about it, gang. So we're headed to Cosmo Canyon. And depending on how things go, I don't think I'll get through Cosmo Canyon tonight, but I might. I might push through. Oh. Golem, level 24. Oh, level 24. Okay. Let's hit him with that. I feel like I should switch Kyrie and Donald. Nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay, I'm saving a bunch here, but... Rip. Oh no, we had a breakdown right in front of this very obvious town. I guess the developers really want us to go in here. We fucking mean Nanaki. That's Goofy, baby. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of planet life. It's full now, so I can't let you enter. They helped me when I was on the road. Please let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped our Nanaki. Please come in. Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. No, his name is Goofy. I named him Goofy. I do think it is one of the weird and kind of crazy aspects of this story that they, like, let Nanaki believe his father was a cat. Like, they kind of try to explain it in the remake, but in the OG, they don't really do much of a good, like, job explaining, like, why they let Nanaki believe that his dad was a coward for all those years. Okay, oh man. All right. We're gonna swap over to this. We've got our restore all. Okay, we're gonna do restore all. Now let's see. He is wearing the fire ring that nullifies fire attacks. Then, in that case, we're gonna give him... We don't need to give him fire elemental. We could give him one of the, like a summon materia and an elemental. Whatever, I'm gonna give him poison elemental in the thing. Lightning, and we'll give him the fire. Yeah, that's good. Okay. No. Okay. That goes up further. I guess I should explore the rest of Cosmo Canyon while I can. Okay. Turtle Paradise number 5. Look at that. I think we found all of the first 5. Ooh, we got an elixir. Hell yeah. Love that. Na, 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 na. Oof, my ear is itchy under these headphones. Na, 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 na. Okay, I am broke as hell, so we aren't going to be buying shit. And I can't get back behind that stuff until later, right? Okay. Okay, HP plus, MP plus, Mystify, and Transform. Well, I can't afford any of those. Okay, only 3 people can fit in grandfather's machine, yes. Okay, who should we take with us, gang? We can only take 3 people into the apparatus. Okay, who do we take, gang? Obviously, Red 13, I'm sorry, Nanaki goes in there. Cloud goes in there. I could take 2 more people. I'm not taking Chernobog because I don't care about him. I don't think that's important. So between Riku, Kairi, and Donald, what do we do? My inclination is to take... I don't know. Because I feel like it would be meaningful for Riku to go in there, and Donald as an ancient, I feel like it kind of makes sense, but like, Kairi is kind of my favorite. So do I take Aerith in there before she dies? And do I take Barrett because it would mean a lot to him to, you know, learn the secrets of the planet or whatever? Or do I do the selfish thing and take Tifa, because Tifa is Bae? And if I take Tifa, does she... Who do I switch her out for? Alright, fine. Alright, there we go. Okay, we'll take Aerith and Riku, even though that's not what I really want to do, but I think it kind of makes the most sense. Cutscene time! Okay. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. But what about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Life stream, in other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word you should never forget. New life children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this. If you watch this 3D cutscene. Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. But not lizards, because fuck those things. I've been listening, just got out of a dungeon at 14, grinding the next Dawn Trail relic quest. Gotcha. The relic step. Nice. God, I'm so far behind on any of that kind of stuff. We did buy the second house, though. So the alt-free company has a house, but I need to get like working on getting the subs and everything for it, you know. Super cool, we got it, yeah. That way we can have sort of 2 sets of subs going. I need to keep up with it better, but... Oh no, I'm pretty sure we just go back down. Because I'm gonna have to use the like money we get from the subs with the main free company to like finance the getting of the subs for the second free company. You know, and not having a lot of like FC points is gonna make it hard to buy the fuel and stuff. So I don't know how to work all that out, but I guess we can buy the fuel off the market board maybe. Na-na-na-na. Sora, bonfires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. What, like our town that burned down? Never figured out the FC stuff? No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask. It feels like you're going far away. You really are you, right? What an I mean, it's only like knowing what the actual contour of that story is that thing that she just asked makes any fucking sense at all. The elders taught me many things, etc. The promised land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. This is where Avalanche was born. I promised my guys someday when we save the planet, we'd all go to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Now they're all gone. Died for the planet. We all hate the Shinra, but is it right to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Well, that's called survivor's guilt, Barrett. I'm sorry, Riku. Right now, I really don't know, but I do know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Avalanche is born again. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. No, never mind. What happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I'm full of pride and joy, and that's fine. But when I think of my father, my heart is full of anger. You really can't forgive your father? Of course, he left mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving mother and the people of the canyon. Come, Nanaki, there's something you should see. This place may be dangerous, Sora. Will you and one other person come with us? Alright, gang, who do we bring with us? We've got Goofy. Should it be Donald and Goofy? It should be Donald and Goofy. As much as I'd rather bring Kairi, it's gotta be Donald and Goofy. Okay. Alright. Arrange, exchange. Excuse me. Heavens above. Okay, Goofy. Okay, he is wearing the 4 slots. Let's maybe switch. Platinum bangle, no. Mithril armor, no. Never mind. I guess it'll be fine. Okay, he's got sense. That's fine. Okay, we can't do restore all. I want to slot this enemy skill right here. He's already got a sense. Okay, he needs to... Okay, I need to swap one of these out for steel, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna slot that out for steel. Then you can take... Time, restore, fire. You know what? I should probably swap this out for ice. I feel like all the stuff in the Gi Cave is all fire related. Okay, restore, time, ice, Shiva, enemy skill. Guess we'll just throw that in there. All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. All right, gang. It's Gi Cave time. And then I think finishing Gi Cave and the end of Cosmo Canyon is where I'm going to probably call it a stream. What, are you crazy? It's dangerous in there. I told you that. You want a old man like me to go in first, and I'll be right behind you. That's so fucking funny. You lead the way, grandfather. Are you crazy? It's dangerous in there. For some reason, I imagine that Bugenhagen sounds like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z. Or I guess Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but whatever. Damn. We barely got in here. Oh no. Oh, I should have used Stardust Ray. Oh well. Death sentence? Uh-oh. Death sentence isn't an enemy skill, is it? I need to look that up. It might be. Okay. Oh, I need to get laser too. Oh, I missed Frog Song too. Jeez. Yeah, okay. Cave of the Gee. Spectre and Sneaky Steps. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. 450, weak against fire. Weak against holy. Nothing to steal. Okay. Screw your friend. Oh shit. Okay, we did get him manipulated. Okay, death sentence, you. Okay. Death sentence, you. And then we kill him. There's apparently an exploit you can do with Tifa to like massively inflate her attack output by putting her into near death. And the death sentence skill is one of the ways to do that. Okay, now that we've got this, let's just beta everybody and call it a day. Yeah, the power soul. Okay. Where do you get the power soul? Mount Nebel, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure that that is like the way forward. Rip. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's like a way up. I guess the way up there is come back later. All right. Limit, Fury Brand. Okay, fine. All right. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Meteor Rain! Hell yeah, baby! Let's go! Let's fucking go! We love to see it. Okay. Okay, I think we just gotta go on. I'm pretty sure. And then we just come back for that thing. We don't run over the oil slicks. Da -na -na -na. Da -na -na. Okay, there was a thing I wanted to do. What was it? Something in my brain. I was like, oh, I need to do this. Okay. Added effect. We love added effect. Okay. So we've got Poison Elemental. Okay. Okay. That doesn't go anywhere. All right. No. Ba da da ba. Da-da-da-da. Hey. Nothing up there. Da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right. Ah. Okay. Hey. All right. Nope. All right. Let's. Yo, welcome Raiders. How y'all doing? Ream Streams, welcome in, gang. Pardon me. I have to go move my lurk. Okay. What's up, folks? We are playing some Final Fantasy VII. And today, we are working our way through the Gi Cave. That's what I'm up to. Oh, went the wrong way. I don't think there's anything over there. Okay. Rush to let the boys out. Welcome. All good. We are working our way through the Gi Cave, and then we're probably going to call it a night once we reach the end of this dungeon. All right, let's see. Now we've got a bunch of pathways here that lead various different places. Several of them lead to fights with giant spiders, which are pretty tough fights, but I think we can handle it. We do, after all, have beta. Okay. All right. It's spider time. Level 25. 2200 hit points. It's like a tank. Does have something to steal. Probably not anything that important, just like an antidote or some crap. There's the stinger bomb. That's the thing that actually makes it dangerous. Meteor Rain! That's right, we already have his level 3 limit break at this point. Na 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 na. Okay, now. Oh, good. X potion. Okay. Excellent. Stardust Ray is gonna go off. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3. Number 4, isn't it? What on? Wait, what? What the heck? Down, 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 down. Da, 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 da. Okay. Come on. What in the world? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, well. All right, we're gonna hit him with the Aqua Lung, see how that does. Hey, Howling Moon, nice. Okay. Now that's the one that I think, yeah, it puts him in Berserk basically, which is not really that great of a thing, actually, but okay. We're just gonna beta this guy to death. Great. Love that for me. Okay, now... First things first. We have treasure. Wait, what on earth? How do I get that chest? Hmm. Okay. I gotta look this up, I think. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. There it is. Okay, and the fairy ring. What does that do for us? Attacks against poison and darkness. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's see here. Alright, that's nothing. Okay. Okay, one more fight. Yeah. And this time we are once again just going to beta the thing to death. Okay. Okay, I do real quick want to throw some ethers around. Oh boy, turbo ether. Okay. All right. What do we think, gang? Should I drop an X potion on this guy for the instant kill, just for the memes? I think perhaps I should. Put it down, duck 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 it down. Oh, the memes. Okay. Okay. All right, gang. Almost time to call it a night. Damn. Who knew Goofy had a tragic backstory like that? Really puts the Goofy movie into a whole new perspective, huh? That's a yuckin' gore. That's a yuckin' sad story. Good one, I know. All right. Let's see. What do we do here, gang? We'll never get over the Evanescence Goofy Goofy vine. Wake me up, and I can't wake up, can't wake. Sorry, Murray. Oh. Okay, gang. Well, I think that is where we're gonna call it a night as soon as we get out of here and get a chance to save. Although I also need to... before I do that, let me spend all the money I just got buying stuff. Alright. Okay, we have that. We do need one of those. We do need one of those. We do need one of those. We need one of those. God, we might as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Just wiped ourselves out there. Okay, let's see. We've got you with this. God, I almost think it's... I'm gonna leave her on the one thing, but we are gonna do this. And then you with that. And also that. Okay. Exchange. You're taking Goofy's stuff. Okay. Okay. No. That. You restore all lightning. Revive, manipulate, ice, fire, heal. I guess we'll throw gravity in there, why not? Okay. And then real quick, we're just gonna equip the best stuff we have on everybody while I'm sitting here thinking about it. W machine gun, heavy Vulcan. And silver armlet. Okay, and then equip you with... Okay. Seraph comb. Alright, Jesus. Okay, and then... Chernabog, what do you got? Okay, black M phone, green M phone. Yep, green M phone was the one. He's already got the silver armlet. Okay. All right. There we go. And then everyone's material up. Yes, they are. Okay, and then we'll go back outside. Now, I need to remember for the next stream I do that I've got some enemy skills to pick up still. Alright. Okay, gang. That is going to do it for me for tonight. And I don't think I'm going to raid. I think I'm just going to call it an evening. So thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. And thank you for hanging out with me, I know, and everybody else. And we will catch y'all later. I should be live again, probably Friday night. And then we have D&D Sunday. I don't know what the Saturday plan is. We shall have to see. I've got a lot of recording and editing to do that day. So anyway, thank you guys. Peace, and we'll catch you later.